moving on. The next thing for us is the password. So let's go to the register form, and what we'll need is a little bit of state again. So let's basically what we can do, since it's going to be the same, we can copy that. Okay. Also, just maybe this state should be handled internally by a component instead of a form. That might be a good idea. So maybe we will extract it to a separate component, because now if you change the state here, the whole component renders. And what should actually render is only the form that changes the icon. Something to be mindful of. Maybe we will get there we will fix that in the next episode. So what we can do is to add epic. Actually, let's just be sure I have to do extract the state to the separate component, because definitely your your state should live as low as it is possible to minimize the rendering for components. So now this is going to be variant outlined required true, full width true, the label is password, input props. This is going to be interesting because we have to specify two, as you can see here, right? So we have to use the fragment. And here, first is the show hide icon. So again, this is input adornment. Is this correct? It's not. And adornment. Okay. Input adornment, yeah, position and with icon button with area label set to toggle password visibility, on click handle click password, and should show password visibility off, and that should be toggle visibility, to be honest. Right, that's the one. The second one is basically copy of this one. Well, however, I will change the information about the password to be something, I don't know. Your password has to be really strong. Okay, because we don't have rules for that yet. here state at least 7 signs, but like whatever. Okay, this is looking good. Next one, checkboxes, and boy oh boy, this is gonna be interesting one. So should be simple, right? Simple checkboxes. So we have form control label, with a control being checkbox, with the label set to. I have this copied already. I want to receive information about stuff from Epic Games, and then what do you need? Confine checkbox. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, this is looking good, right? The problem is with the styling of the checkbox. The trick is that whenever they do that, it has a white tick with blue background, while our has a gray background, and the tick, I believe, is black. Okay. And how to cite this? Where? Well, we can provide check icon here. You can use check as an icon, and it took me about an hour to figure that out. So here, my dear. And here we can style some stuff. Set the font size to be 24. The background color to be 0074E4. The color set to white, and border radius set to 4 pixels. Right? And now it looks and behaves kind of this. It's not the same, not really, right? But it's kind of the same. Let's see that icon. One thing, can we add a border here of 1 px solid black? That could help a little bit. So let's do border 1 px solid black. That's fine. And then also one thing that we have here is, come on, there's this slight margin between the checkbox and the label. So we also have to add that. So let's add this as a checkbox label, and this is just margin left 10 px. Let's use this, and we have to specify this as a classes label, classes checkbox label. And this is a lot of configuration for rather simple component that we're gonna reuse just in a moment right here. So I believe it is a good idea to extract this. So let's create a new file and we're gonna check this. We're gonna call this checkbox with label tsx. Okay, we need to create the styles. So use styles, maybe make styles. The one we need actually is the label, because this style has to be provided inline. I don't like inline styling, but this is a case where we are overriding the SVG, so it has to be here. Then we're basically copying all of this. And let's see. Label here. Let's import stuff first. This is classes coming from use styles. Thank you. Checkbox is a checkbox. This has a label. Okay, and the check. Okay, and the label itself isn't really isn't really a string. It is a React node. So we can actually, let's see, form control label props should be fine. We can get rid of that. We will use label here, and oh, we have a config then, no problem. Use that here. Naming conflict, let's change this to label style. It's going to be label style conflict resolved. Okay, so now I should be able to get rid of that. Checkbox with label, set label to be this. Okay, and then I can get, okay, this is resolved. Property control. We don't need that really, so we have to omit that in a type. So let's create checkbox with label props. This is going to be omit type of form control label. So this is a case where I'd like to remove one of the props because I'm filling it in right here. I would like to remove the control, but use all the rest. Okay, and now that should be gone because we defined the control in here. One thing that is not correct is the checkbox color. So let's see here. And the color should be I believe something like background color RGBA 255.16. Can get this here. And it doesn't work. No, not really. Let's see. This is the root. Oh. Okay, so it's a color, not a background color. It's gonna be one long episode. Promise you that. Come on. Okay, is that the correct color? No, I believe should be actually our Google friend theme palette secondary light. Yep, that's more like it. Okay, now I can just copy all of this and provide a separate label. And since the label is a React node, I can do something like this. This is gonna be typography with variant set to body 1. I understand and accept space with the special sign. Then there's a link, class name. Damn it, it's gonna be a problem again. The terms of service. That's how you say that in English. Typography and the link. And there's one slight problem here because yeah, so it's all nice and dandy, just like here. The problem is this is supposed to be styled as a link, and it is actually we have that. Sorry, we have that here, right? But I don't want to copy the class here, so we could extract a link to a separate component called styling, or provide the global override. And I believe in that case, global override should be fine. So here I'm going to create a class and call it link. I'm going to go to a login form, search for it. Okay. And the next step is to go to login form and actually find all of these and replace this with string. It shouldn't change anything here, but it should actually help us with our register. And go here and change that. Actually use our class. It's refreshing. And this sucks because the color because it's been overridden by MUI typography color primary. I don't like this. So also this should be white. So let's see. This is overridden by MUI typography color primary. Let's see. What can we override here? And MUI typography color primary. Yes. So basically, we can go here to our link and find the desired class, MUI typography color primary, where we can override this here. This is the problem. Yeah. Have to provide override here. Come on. Still nothing. Did I made a typo there? This is root and it's not inside. It has the class on itself. Okay. It doesn't look too good though. Because kind of sucks. Typography. It wraps in some strange way. Yeah. Yeah, we should play this as inline. Then it's a little bit better. We align it to center. Well, it doesn't help at all. Nah. Okay, so we have to change the display of this. It's not always gonna be inline though. So should we do it here or there? Actually, let's try doing it here. Oh, it has a display. Damn it. Let's see. Question is, does it make sense? Yeah, kind of, sort of. Okay, we're fine with that. Then we have the button. And we already did that in a login form, and I have been talking for a long time right now, but that's okay, I guess. There's a button wrapper and there's a button. Another problem, right? Because let's see. Okay, moving with that stuff. We have to wrap it up. I'm gonna create out button component. Nothing special here, and that should accept button props. This is fine. Then we have to move the styling here. This is gonna be button styles. Okay. Moving with great speed. Let's call this what is button. Okay, fine. Okay. Import that. We actually have to create a type because this is gonna be button. Let's see. Let's say out button props is gonna equal to button props. And additionally, we have to specify a title for it. It's going to be a string. And then we'll use, we're gonna use button. And here it's gonna render a title. Use styles. Okay. Title is a prop. We said that it is required. Okay. Now, this is missing. It's fine. Going back to login, we can just use out button. Basically, I could use children there, right? I could have, but never mind. Okay, should be the same. Problem is with the button wrapper. Let's check the box. Okay. Okay. Clone component. What is M? What is M value? It creates a new DOM element, a default that can be changed with component property. Let's say you want to use a span instead. Can change the margin this way. I can? Let's see. Oh, this is going to be useful as hell because I can get rid of. Let's see. What can we change here? Oh, this is so good. This is good. This is perfect. Okay. Basically we can get rid of that. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Yeah, and actually, yeah. So the button wrapper has a width of 100%. So good. Max width of 100% and margin top set to 30 pixels. So margin top will be 30. Right. And now if we copy this here, this is so good. Let's change this to sign up. Oh, excuse me. There's some kind of problem. Let's rerun this. Oh, this is gonna be almost 2 hours just for one form. Kill me. Refresh. Compiled, but not refreshed. Okay. So what the hell? The margin top is okay because it makes sense because the value I provided to margin top is a spacing, and one spacing is 8 and 13, meaning that's gonna be 4.75, right? Can you calculate that for me? Now it's 38. It's gonna be 3. Yeah, math is hard. Okay, we have that done. Stuff we need. The privacy policy. Okay. We can do this very well. So we need another box. And this box for the privacy policy, where is it? Okay. It has a width of 100%. Can you specify text align? This is It's beyond wonderful. And then margin top. Okay, this is gonna be 36, meaning it's 4.5. Okay, this is like whole new world for me. And then what I can do is just create a link with class name of link, and then just say privacy policy. One thing though, I believe something is wrong with our link, because it should should behave a little bit differently. Let's see. There should be text decoration from the start. Why is this underline hover? Excuse me. Now it should be gone. Because we cannot create this like that, because this is CSS override. This is link. This is link hover. Right. Well, we'll leave it for now. I'll just add to do here. Fix the hover underline effect, because we're really on the clock here. Okay. Then there's a privacy policy. Then there's that. So basically, this is sign up wrapper. So let's create a box here. And this sign up wrapper has a display, flex, align items center. Oops, this is wrong. This should be higher. Okay. Justify content, set to center. Margin top. Can I set this to a string, because that would be perfect, and width set to 100%. And inside you can find typography, which is a body set to variant is a body of 1. And then we say already have Epic Games account and BSP. Okay. Then there's a link a class name set to link, and inside of it you will find sign in. Let's see. Okay. There's something wrong with our, yeah, the margin tops should be set to 20 actually. So 20 is a 2.5. Okay, good. And the last piece is another box set to, excuse me, sir, all options again. And this is this is perfect that you can provide this in line with display flex. Now margin top here is 5 pixels. We need align item set to center, justify content set to center, and in here we just write typography variant body of 1, let's say back to NBSP, as we need a space here. Then there's a link again, last name link, and all sign up options. And we are, despite the fact that we need to change the styling of our link, after an hour and 50 minutes, we are finished with the form list, the looks and feels, because it's not really working or doing anything yet. That was a long one. So I believe if we are to recreate the Epic Store UI and add the functionality and API, well, that's going to take a long time, but I'm in for the ride. I hope you're too. Well, if you'd like or find this valuable, please share, comment, maybe even subscribe. And I see you in the next episode where we'll fix our styling, finish the second to-do, meaning extract the component, and then I believe we'll move to validation and use of the React hook form, maybe even connect to the API. So I see you in the next one. Goodbye.